Humidor shop talk. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Sports. Humidor shop talk. Cigars. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk.
Yo, what's up, man? This is your boy, Mr. SmokeFella, back with you on this Sunday morning, this Saturday morning. I'm sorry, man. I was up late doing some things, so I might be tripping a little bit. So I'm sure my boys are, but we about to get this show started. So I'm gonna bring in my panel. We got a couple people running late. I don't know if they're in traffic. Somebody said that somebody was getting waxed. I don't know, man. It's one of those type of mornings. I don't know, but guess what? That angriest dude in podcast is he here. He angrier than Mad Dog, aka Angry Man himself, is back. What up, man?
Hey, first of all, I ain't nothing like that old guy, man. Okay?
You
So
are
don't
old.
even compare me to Mad Dog, all right?
You are old.
You know. But I gotta come on here, man, to bring some real objective things to this show. So I had to come on here and speak my piece about
Wow,
Caitlin Clark. So I can't wait to do it.
wow. That's how you coming in.
Yeah,
That's what you want. Okay,
exactly.
well, guess what? We got KDL 33 in the house,
What
and
is happening? What is
KDL.
happening? Good Saturday morning. How y'all doing?
So,
Sly, if that's what
oh,
you own today, that's cool because KDL's view is going the opposite way about Caitlin Clark.
well,
We're gonna set the
well,
record
guess what?
straight and we're gonna stop all these grown men hating on a damn 22-year-old.
Well, guess what?
Carry on, man. I'll wait to do it.
Guess what? Guess what?
Good Saturday morning, people. Let's get it.
It's Saturday morning. My man KDL say he want to do his KDL's view. So that's what we gonna do. We
What?
gonna give it to him. We gonna give it to him.
In the
Hey,
dose, Sly.
I gave you your angry man segment when you was fussing a couple weeks ago. So guess what? I'm gonna give my man KDL his KDL view. Sean, let's get this KDL's view started.
Good morning, peoples. People, how y'all doing this Saturday morning? Hey, this is another episode or segment of KDL's view. And what I want to talk about today is Caitlin Clark, the phenomenon, that's going on in the WNBA. I want to talk about how grown men are
And
hating on
women.
this girl for no damn reason. So every once in a while, you get a superstar or you get a star that comes out of college and they come in the league, regardless of the sport. And what happens is that star brings the sport money. They attract eyes to the TV. They put butts in the seats. In her case, all of a sudden, it was chartered flights in the WNBA. When it went viral, she was walking through the airport on a commercial flight. All of a sudden, ticket sales are out the door because of this girl. All of a sudden, arenas are being moved when she comes to town, right? They play in their own arena. And other than that, they moving it to like the United Center, All State Arena, stuff like that. All because of this girl. It's just like Tiger Woods. When Tiger Woods came to golf, didn't nobody give a damn about golf. Everybody was racist towards him.
Don't you do that.
Everybody had a problem with him. We don't want him in our sport. But you know what Tiger Woods did? Tiger Woods brought money to the sport. He brought eyeballs to the TV. He brought crowds to wherever they were, which made the PGA make more money. What Caitlin Clark is doing, fresh off the NCAA, all-time leading scorer, all that. She's bringing eyes to the TV. She's moving arenas just so she can play. Ultimately, that's going to bring the WNBA money. I don't understand, and the players. It's going to bring them more money. I don't understand why we so fixated on hating on the girl, critiquing every game. Let me tell you something. A month ago, the girl played in the national championship. 2 weeks later, she was drafted. Then she went straight to training camp. Now she's playing in the WNBA all in a month. Everybody is critiquing her game. Oh, she was 5 for this. She had 10 turnovers. Oh, man, she a bust. No, man. Everybody has an adjustment period, and you should allow it to happen just like you allowed it to happen for your own favorite athlete. Stop with the hate, man. Y'all hate this girl more than goddamn it. Excuse me. Y'all hate this girl more than LeBron. This is LeBron type hate. This is terrible, bro. Stop it. The girl is 22 years old. Yeah, she got a Nike deal before Aja Wilson. I don't personally think that's right because Aja Wilson is the face of the league, but it is what it is. It happened. Stop with the race card. Number 2, stop with the race card. That's a white girl, great white hope, as I know Angry Man is about to say. Stop all that, bruh. Just like Wemby is the new face in the NBA and everybody riding the coattails, even though he's not winning, he's not bringing the same popularity like Caitlyn. I'm using that as an example that you always get a star that comes in the league and they groom, they raise, and they become stars. That's what she's going to eventually do. Because if you posting about her 10 turnovers,
this going on for 20 minutes.
If you posting, last thing, if you posting about her 10 turnovers, had that same energy and post when she had 30 and 15 down the line. Had the same damn energy.
She won't.
But go ahead.
She won't.
That's all I have to say. I had to get that off my chest. No, hey, Daryl Davis, if you're watching, that was for you.
No, that was for me. It's because
it was for you too.
It's because you saw both of you answered both of what I was going to say in your whole soliloquy. First of all, it's no excuse for AJ Wilson not to have a Nike deal before her. AJ Wilson is the best player in the league. You answered it for me.
First of all, it's Aja. It's Aja. Go ahead.
Aja. That's because guess what? She is black. And guess what? Y'all don't want to admit what's in y'all face. That white girl brought all that popularity to the league is because guess what? Of what she is. So stop. And you know what? Now they showing in the league.
If Juju was the leading scorer in the NCAA history, she would bring the same thing. So stop with the race card, bro.
First of all, no, you're not.
Stop
you're not. Because
if Juju was the leading scorer all time in the NCAA, she would have the same height.
No, she wouldn't.
It don't matter whether she's white or black. Stop with that, man. Stop with the race card, bro.
And the
bad
part is,
stop.
And the bad part
she happens to be white.
Hey, dude, didn't you have your time? So why you talking now?
Go ahead.
The bottom line is, you just don't want to ignore the fact. The bottom line is because she white, is why all this hype is going on. But she getting exposed every game. So while you want to sit down and wait for the 30 and 15, you're going to be waiting on it. Because guess what? All of them. And I'm not just talking about black and white women who came in the league who better than she is and even get that. Why all of a sudden they pick one? But guess what? She ain't going to be the Larry Bird, baby, who took the NBA off tape delay. And guess what? Put him on national TV. That ain't finna happen. And don't you ever in your life compare it to Tiger Woods, because Tiger Woods and LeBron, they came in the league and showed up first day. Go look at LeBron's stats the first game. Go look at Tiger, what he did when he became a professional and what he did when he was an amateur. Don't you ever in your life sit in that seat and compare her to
why they moving arena? Why they switching arenas for her particular game?
Because that's like Larry Bird. It's all about the hype. That's all it is. But guess what? The hype finna fizzle out, bro. That's what
why they got chartered? Why they didn't have chartered flights for Aja Wilson?
It's finna
and all of a sudden they got chartered flights when this girl is seen walking through the airport. Why did that happen?
Well, you asked the question for me then, because you
already
know the answer.
I'm asking you.
Why you think?
Because if Juju, I'm giving you the example, and I want to see what you say about this. Juju left college and was the leading all-time scorer in the NCAA, she would have the same hype as Caitlin Clark. Does not matter the race.
No, she would have.
It does not matter the race.
Does matter.
So stop, bro. Stop that. That's an old-ass narrative that our old ass can't let go of. Stop always playing the damn race card, bro. Y'all 50-year-old men need to stop doing this, bro. For real. Stop that.
All right. Now that the married couple has got finished with a little spit back, because y'all going back and forth like a married couple. I
can't even say what I want to say.
I'm gonna bring in Lefty, because he just paid his late fee. So I'm gonna bring him in and see what he got to say about this. What's up, Lefty?
What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, the morning got away from me a little bit. Sorry.
No, that was last night.
Imagine that.
I wasn't bad last night. No, I've been running around all day, all morning.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for the tardiness, but I'm here. Yeah, I jumped in right in time to hear Kev go in. We talked about it last night at the shop. Yeah, I mean, y'all know how I feel about it. I mean, if the girl bringing money, I don't care what color she is or whatever it is what it is. You know what I mean? WNBA, they've been crying for notoriety and money and things like this. And if this young lady's gonna bring it, then so be it. You know, it's gonna pave the way for the jujus and people like that to get paid. I mean,
Right.
I understand some of the older players and how they looking at it, but I don't think we should be hating on her or cheering for her to fail just because of her race. Because we always complain about racism against us, but I think this thing is a little racist too, man. Like it really. And I'm with Kev, man. Like, I'm not gonna critique every game for this young lady, man. Come on, man. Yeah, okay. She had 10 turnovers or whatever. Who knows?
9 points the other day. But
yeah, she had 9 points a day. But I mean, who knows?
But when she had 30, Slide, you gonna comment on it?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, she played the top 2 teams in the WNBA.
League. Right.
So that's an excuse now. So
no,
if
it's
you're
not
that
an
good,
excuse.
if you're that good, why does it matter? Why are you even bringing it up? Because you building an excuse.
Why do you care though?
No.
Why do you care?
But the thing is, you've been on this tirade all week long about this little girl.
No, I ain't on no tirade. I'm telling you what you three don't fail to see. Because guess what? If you ever seen 2 times, 3 times, it's you 3. And Uncle in front of it.
Well, you gotta. I mean,
it ain't about race, bro. That's what I'm saying. You 50-year-olds need to get out of that, bro. It ain't about race. Because if this was Juju, you wouldn't be doing that. So stop.
But it ain't Juju, and it wouldn't be Juju, so that's why I'm doing that. So stop.
Well, if she was the all-time leading scorer, you wouldn't have the same energy. If Juju was the leading scorer coming out of college and she came in the WNBA, all that hype, you wouldn't be doing this. So it is about race. Stop it. It is about race. Stop playing the damn race card, bro.
Let me say this, man. I give Maya her props. Maya had a post that was very, it was very interesting. What's the dynamic of the fan base of the WNBA? It's definitely not us. So, for us to complain, I mean, if they got somebody that look like them that they cheering for, that they want to push, so be it. Like you said, we haven't been supporting it. We haven't been going to the games. We haven't been.
That's not true.
The
It's
TV
a lot of
rating,
people that show up.
The TV
I don't even watch the damn WNBA, but he invested in this girl.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. If that's
The
I don't understand why the WNBA been crying for years about notoriety, about money. They're not being treated fairly. They're not this. Now here comes this Caucasian girl, and now things are opening up, and now we going back and saying, oh, it's because she's white, and now we act like we mad.
We ain't going back and saying nothing. We saying the obvious, the money.
But here's the problem, Slide. We want it all our way. It's either all our way or no way. You want the notoriety? It don't matter if it's white, Mexican, Asian. It don't matter who bring it to you. You getting it. So accept it. Shut up and accept it. Why are the WNBA players even tripping on it? Shut her down on the court, and that's what you want to do. Then prove it on the court. But as far as what she's bringing to the WNBA, it's much needed. The Sky finna play at the United Center, dude. And that wasn't. We never thought we would see that.
No, bro.
We never thought you would see that.
Did you see Las Vegas? The city of Las Vegas has given every Aces player $100,000 just for playing for the Vegas team, bro. Since when they have they done that?
That's Mark Davis doing that, though. That's Mark Davis doing that.
Mark Davis.
They went back to back.
And
I'm just saying. He said, that's all I want you to do is come with number 3. That's his incentive. Come on, man.
Well, he ain't gonna get it from the Raiders, so
right. He might well invest all his energy into the Aces.
He ain't gonna get it from the Raiders.
Wow.
That was a cheap shot, Slide, but go ahead.
Yeah,
wow.
It was very cheap.
Nothing against you, bro.
It obviously was. And it was low down. But I'm okay with that. Hey. As a matter of fact, on that note, I'm done.
Not against you.
Wow, that was kind of rough there. Huh,
Mm,
that was rough. I
mm.
don't even know what to say. All
Mm.
right, man. So another uh questionable topic that's been in uh basketball is Bronny's NBA draft camp workouts. You know, people want to show him going 19 for 25, shooting the three. Then in other aspects, you had two NBA scouts who want to remain, you know, nameless, stated flat out, he's not ready. They
Because they
said
don't want to get fired. They
must
better,
right.
they better
Right.
stay anonymous.
But they telling the truth though.
They said at 6'1", because they got him listed at 6'3", he's not. He's 6'1". They said he must be a elite defender at that size. They say he cannot shoot enough, good enough to play the two. They said he cannot run an offense well enough to be the point guard. They said he is in between. He in that gray limbo area between point guard, shooting guard, and he's flat out not ready. So, thoughts on this? Angry man, let's hear your angry tirade on this. Let's go.
It's amazing how you so two-faced it. You wanna give every bad stat about Bronny, but then you want to make up an excuse about Caitlin. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, look here, man. Bronny need to go back to college because that's what he need to do. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. He need to go back to school, finish working on his game, and I think what he said about he don't want to play, he don't have to play, he don't need to play with his old man. He gave a good assessment of how he want his life to be. If you want to get out of your old man's shadow, you don't want to play with your old man, go back to school because your old man gonna play probably one more year if that. Go back to school, work on your game, tell your old man to sit at home, do what he got to do, work on his retirement lap, and get better for next year. That's all. That's it. I mean, he is small. He ain't tall like his old man. He is small, man. Just work on his defense, work on his shot. He could do it. I mean, that's just I don't understand what's the hype is coming because that's his son.
Right.
Other than that, it wouldn't even be no hype. Bronny know he need to go back to school. Now, if his dad want him to go back to school, that's debatable. But he need to go back. That's my opinion.
Lefty.
Yeah, I mean, we know this is all about the LeBron James thing. I mean, of course, I think the worst thing that could happen to him is playing with his father.
Yep.
I think that's the absolute worst thing that can happen to that young man is to play with his father. I 100% agree with Sly and everybody else, man. The assessment, he needs to go back. He needs to go back. But at the end of the day, I mean, the boy already a millionaire. Ain't like he need the education. he a billionaire. His old man a billionaire, so he a billionaire. So he financially set for life. So he
Okay,
clearly
let's be clear on this. His daddy's a billionaire.
well then he a
He
billionaire.
gets benefits from it.
Well,
He's
well,
not,
he earning 12 million. He on his way. He doing all
right.
right.
He on his way.
He doing all right. You and your pops tight, and he a billionaire. He a billionaire.
Ain't
But
he the highest paid NIL player?
yep, he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
You know, if it's nepotism at its finest if he gets drafted. We all know, but I don't believe someone's gonna like the Atlanta Hawks or somebody's gonna draft him just so LeBron could sign there. I think all that's getting totally overblown. You know, but if he's just doing this for the love of the game, which I think it gotta be, it can't be for money. So it got to be for the love of the game.
Let's do it.
Either go back to school or go overseas. Go overseas where you know the
He
hype.
definitely not doing that, bro. He
Well,
not doing that.
I'm just saying he could do that with a hype and kind of get it. You know, play with some other pros. The NBA game is more international now anyway. So a lot of
I agree
college
with you,
boys are
Damani.
doing that. A lot of college boys do that. They go overseas for a couple of years and then
Yeah.
He
come back.
should.
Normal college boys.
No,
The
he
only
should
the
go.
only
If you want
reason
to
he
get
was
out of your old man's shadow, go overseas. Go overseas.
the
Yeah,
only
go overseas.
the only reason he would keep his name in the draft is he just simply don't want to go to school. Right? I ain't a college dude. I just want to hoop. Cool. If that's the reason, stay in the draft. If the reason is actually trying to become an NBA player, then you need to go back to college. You need to work on your game. Because here's what happened. He had a heart issue, so he wasn't able to condition and work out with the team. He showed up on the damn team, jumped on the went, and it was about time for the season to start. Jumped on the court and had a minute restriction.
Yeah, when he got cleared.
First of all, he wasn't even the best guard on the damn team. So it was better dudes that played his same position. So you really didn't get to really see him. Right. So my opinion, go back to college, have a full off season, train, get your body right. He didn't pick, it looked like he didn't gain weight. So he put his body is put together. So he been clearly working out and working on his game. Cool. Yeah. So then have a full year of college, get out of USC because the guards are better than you. Go somewhere where you can play and develop. You can develop your jump shot. They say he played defense. Cool. That's probably going to be your calling card in the league.
So what's wrong going overseas, Kev? What's wrong with him going overseas?
Well, I mean, if he just want to hoop and go overseas, because right now he's headed to the G League, bro. He ain't going to be on the damn roster. He's headed to the G League. So if you want to go overseas, okay, cool. If you want to develop your game that way, okay, cool. Right. I think he should develop in college, but maybe he just don't want to go to class. Maybe he ain't a college type dude. I don't know. But
because the NBA game is adopted so much as international now, I think that'd be great for him to go over there. He playing with other pros, you know, and you know he gets that experience. And like you said, college. First of all, we don't know where he's going because he hit the transfer portal. You're talking about he leaving USC. We don't even know
go wherever he wants.
I know he can go wherever he wants, but I'm just saying.
That don't mean he has actually left USC because he didn't put his name in transfer.
Right? Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
and
you know, like
I will say this, Kim.
He got a certain date.
He's sitting behind guys. He ain't
exactly
better than those guys on that
team. But see, the thing is,
Kim, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He's not better than the damn guards.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that, man. I'm not gonna say that they were better than him. He had that medical problem, so he started late. They got a running start, so I don't want to say that they better. He was just behind.
I will. Have you watched him?
He didn't get cleared till late. He didn't
get cleared till late, bro. So he missed out on the whole. He missed out on training camp, learning the whole. He missed out on everything. So he was way behind.
All the more reason he should go back.
Right. He should go back and say, "No, I'm that dude. If you that dude, you that dude." Period.
I think
he wasn't better than the guards that was on his team, bro. I don't know if you watched UFC.
I think overseas would be great for him. He can go over there. He kind of gets out the spotlight a little bit because the U.S. media really don't focus overseas like that, like LaMelo Ball did.
They would on him.
LaMelo went overseas, low key, balled out, got drafted high. Not, you know, I mean, however you feel about him, but at the end of the day, it worked for him. He didn't want to go to school.
He ain't LeBron James' son, bro. That's a whole different thing. That boy go overseas, the media gonna follow him everywhere he goes. You know that, and I know that.
Only for so long. I don't think it'll be as tough as it. They're gonna follow him even harder over here in college, though.
Now they're gonna follow him in the G League because that's where he going. I ain't trying to hate on him, man, but he's clearly not ready, man. And LeBron, if he's doing his due diligence,
what up, sweet?
He keeps saying he make his own decisions. He's grown. Woo, woo, woo. I get it. But he's coming in your profession, LeBron, and you know he's not ready. So
I agree with
you.
As a
dad, friend, whatever, he's not ready, bro. And you know he's not ready. LeBron know damn well he ain't ready for the NBA.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me just say this one thing, man. The one problem that I see with Bronny in college is something that he picked up from his dad. He want to defer. He wants to make that pass. You got to have that dog in you so that you can be known as that man. And you want to defer and you want to dish.
That's not him, bro.
That's not his game.
That's not him. You can't force something on somebody that's not. That's not him. LeBron ain't going. LeBron didn't raise him like that. You could tell because his daddy
has to go ball out and put up buckets,
bro. That ain't him. You can't force a game into somebody that ain't that. So his daddy raised him, passed the ball to somebody open. You know what I mean? Like that ain't him.
And here's what's really unfair.
So he left.
His old man is a genetic freak, right? Like LeBron's is a genetic freak. Bronny's not. He's an average size athlete. I'll call him athlete, but he's
his younger son got LeBron height.
Now Bryce is tall. Bryce got the size, the athleticism.
So Bronny should be mad at his mom.
Bronny's athletic. He's not as athletic as his father, and he doesn't have the size his father has. So it's gonna be. I don't think he could come in and do that, Ben. I don't think he can come in and just be that dog in the league and average 30 a game. He'll never do that.
No, I'm not saying average 30.
He's not doing it now.
Right.
Get double figures, man. If Jalen Brunson can do it, so can he.
Sometimes
Ben, the man can't even start on his own team, Ben.
You gotta know what you're good at, dog. You gotta find your lane sometimes. Right. You go out, that man put up 20 shots, he'll be 4 for 20. Embarrassing.
Wow.
Wow. He'll be 4 for 20.
4 for 20, dog, for real.
So he'll be like one of them Indiana guards.
Right. Don't go out there.
Has slash stats. He has last stats.
Sly would hit 4.
I think Sly could go 50% on about out of 20 shots. He can go 10.
Lefty, you giving him a lot of credit.
You ain't say jump shots. He could be good to the bucket, whatever. It ain't got to be jump shots.
I would rather see Sly shoot a jump shot than drive to the bucket with them bad knees.
Okay. Well, you know what? I gotta go. I'm not gonna sit here and take this. So, you know what? Lefty all right there. I gotta go back to work. Y'all have a nice day. I ain't gonna sit here and take this.
First time in history that we have shut down Sly.
Sweet's comment, it's gonna be harder for him anywhere. Even coaches envious of the kid because of his father is. So that's true.
Yeah.
And the way his old man getting people fired, he really gonna be pissed off. What if he end up having to play for? What if he end up getting drafted by a team? Frank Vogel end up coaching, or Darvin.
See, that's why LeBron trying to separate himself, talking about he can make his own decision. It's on him. We're gonna discuss it as a family. No, don't separate yourself now.
Yeah,
because you said he can play in the league now. You said that.
I'm team LeBron all day, but this is a selfish move on his part. He wants to be the first to play with his son.
Yeah,
they can keep downplaying that all they want because there's no reason. LeBron, first of all, basketball IQ is way too high to not know that his son's not ready for the NBA. His basketball IQ is way too high. LeBron's smart. Come on, man. I mean, it's another, I guess, a milestone or the first to ever, you know what I mean? So I think it's selfish.
Of course he knows it, dog. He'll never come out and tell you that. But of course he knows.
And when LeBron retire, Bronny will be out the league within the next 2 years.
Damn.
He'll be out the league.
Overseas.
Damn.
Come on, telling you.
Bro, if they telling you your projection is the G League.
Who else?
Okay. If you go to NBA camps and executives are telling you your future is the G League, then you ain't ready, bro.
You're not.
It's not a knock on you. It's just if you're in the professional world now, we can be honest with you. You're not ready. Mm-hmm. That's not a knock. Have a full, like you said, full thing of college. Go to training, work out with the team, go wherever you want. Work out with the team, have a full year of college. Work on your shot, work on your ball handling, work on your and come back ready for the next draft camp. That's not a knock. That's just being real.
I'm still gonna stick by. I think him going overseas would be great for him.
Okay, so
I think
we brought LBJ up into this, man, and LBJ has been calculating, always thinking on every decision that he made, even when the screwed up ESPN the decision. Okay, now, did you guys read anything into LeBron being at the Celtics Cavs game? Just out the blue.
No.
He pop up there, Now they said he was there visiting family, Mother's Day weekend, all of that. That was a Monday. He shows up. Rich Paul is on his side and his wife. This wasn't the kids and him and all of this. No, this was him, Rich Paul, and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
maybe trying to get Donovan Mitchell, man. Maybe a recruiting thing.
I don't read anything into it. I'm gonna believe the story that they was in town for Mother's Day weekend. Rich Paul got them tickets to the game the next night, and they went to the game. Now, was he hanging around the Cavs locker room?
Have to get him tickets. Why does Rich Paul have to get LeBron James tickets?
Hey man, that's the story, bro. That's the story.
Yeah, Tyrese Maxey was at the
Dallas game. Ain't nobody make no big deal about that.
No big deal.
Look, man, Was he hanging around the Cavs
Maxie
locker room?
don't have
Was
a
Dan
choice.
Gilbert by
Where
him when
he
he was
wanna
sitting in
go.
courtside? So if you don't tell me none of that, then I'm not making nothing of it.
Well, you know, the
He
Cavs. They saying the Cavs got to get
came
rid of
in.
Jared Allen.
He
Donovan
came
Mitchell
in.
on out.
You
Hey,
do
man,
understand? He came in on a timeout. He came in. They say he came in. It's allegedly he came in late
That's his
on
ego.
the
That's his
structured
ego, bro.
timeout, so everybody could see him walk in.
I believe that. That's his ego.
Right.
Okay.
That's what LeBron do. He earned
Right.
that.
And he had a bottle of wine. That's what he do, bro. Like,
He earned that.
yeah, you know, him man been in the league 20 years. Okay. He got the right to walk in with a grand entrance. I get it.
All-time leading scorer, baby, in NBA history. He could do some things. He get a little leeway.
Right. And while y'all going to the concession stand, I'm gonna sit here and drink my wine.
And ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. I bought
Nobody
it
said
in.
a damn word about it.
It is what it is. No, I think people gonna read into anything that LeBron does. Number one, but I can see where, you know, why is Rich Paul there? Is Rich Paul from Cleveland? Is he from Akron? I don't
I don't
believe he
know.
is. But yeah, so you know, I could see why, you know, people kind of diving into it a little bit, but you know, I don't see him. He has too much business in LA right now. You know, LeBron he's looking to be the next media mogul. So I can't see him leaving to go back to Cleveland. I think that'd be a little, I don't know.
And he for damn sure ain't going if Donovan Mitchell on the way out.
And
Well,
then Bryce, you know, Bryce in school in LA,
Still in
man.
high
he
school.
might
And
have
his
some.
daughter
He
and his
might
daughter's
have
still in high
something
school.
too.
Mm-hmm. She just went
He
to high
might
school.
have something to it where he was out here recruiting. He did have Rich Paul with him.
Yeah, it could be
The
recruiting.
man building $100 million compound in LA. Did y'all know that?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he ain't finna leave LA, bro. He's not. Now, if one day he say, I want to retire a Cav, got no problem with it. You earn that. Got no problem with it. But if he's finna re-sign with the Lakers at least another 2 years, he ain't leaving, bro. But with LeBron, and LeBron knows what he's doing. He know every move is gonna be talked about. You know damn well if you sitting courtside at the damn Cavs game,
That's
it's
what I
gonna be
said.
talked about. He
Hey,
knows
He
it.
does
I
things on
agree with
purpose.
Sweets. Sweet said he owned that building. He bought a chip. He can come when he want to.
That's
Damn,
true.
my house.
And they should have brought him glasses for his wine.
Right. Not plastic. Real
Not
glass.
plastic, a glass.
Real glass.
Crystal. He should have had crystal
Yeah.
and black napkins.
There you go. But you know, we've been mentioning it. LeBron, everything he does is calculated. It could be,
Of course it is.
it could be recruiting Donovan Mitchell. It could be, we were talking about it yesterday, Kev, Allen, the big man.
That was
Jared Allen, yeah.
Cleveland, they have to move on from him. And now the Lakers talking about putting AD back at the 4, finally putting him back at the 4.
Thank God.
That Allen will be Allen next to AD. Woo.
You're right. So he could have been recruited. See, I don't even want to say that because if you tell me he's hanging around the Cavs locker room or Dan Gilbert is next to him, then okay, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. But if he's chilling with his wife and Rich Paul, man, come on, man.
He wasn't up in the box with Dan Gilbert and them. So yeah, I'm
yeah,
not.
that's different. Now you talking.
Well, he should have been.
And he has mentioned on a few occasions he still cheers for the Cavs. He's still a Akron, Ohio boy. He still, you know, he grew up a Cavs, liking the Cavs, so he still root for him. You know, so he was at the crib. He went to the game, like Sweet say, LeBron.
Well,
I want to go to the game. Open the door.
I like this comment. Y'all said all this before he went back to Cleveland. The man keeps options open.
He does. That's true. That's true.
He does.
That's Sweets. That's true because now the Lakers like, oh shit, why is he at the Cavs game? Why is he? You know what I mean? But like the money said, he could be trying to get you Jared Allen. He could be hollering at Donovan Mitchell. Hey, dog. Hey, what you want to do, bro?
Because
So
I think
that could be.
And that's going back to his IQ. What we talked about. He knows he can't keep scoring 26, 27, 28 a game. The Lakers still, you know, diving into the Lakers, they still lean too much on him at this point in his career. So he
Since
he
you're
he,
talking
he probably
about the
looking to
Lakers,
get another dog. He looking to get another dog in there.
since you're
You need
talking
another
about the
score.
Lakers,
hmm
before we move on, their coaching candidates. Now, what I've seen, Sam Cassell, he's on the Celtics bench. You got J.J. Redick.
I don't
Uh,
know why that name keep coming up, but yeah.
you got James Virago, the Pelicans assistant.
Yeah.
You got the Wolves assistant, Micah Nori. Nuggets assistant, David Alderman. You got the Mavs assistant, since they couldn't get Jason Kidd, why not go after Sean Sweeney, his assistant? So those are a few names that's been floated around. So
You see how quick Mark Cuban extended Jason Kidd?
yeah,
As soon as his
real
name
Immediately.
came up, Mark was like, How much?
Immediately.
How much you want now?
So Kev, you're the resident Laker fan. Out of those names that I just said, if it's not one of them, then who?
I have no idea. I don't want none of them names. Let me tell you something. The reason why you're not hearing big names right now, when LeBron retires, there'll be big names want the Lakers job. The reason why you're not hearing big names right now, because no one wants the job. It's a LeBron-led team. So either you on LeBron's time level, right, or you one of his guys or whatever. Don't nobody want it. Watch when LeBron retires and watch how many big names all of a sudden pop up and want the Lakers job. So it's not a coveted job, because you got to win now with LeBron, and if you don't, you're fired. So don't nobody want it. So JJ Redick will be a disaster, and I'm gonna tell you why. If you got a podcast with the main player, and you go to do the podcast after the game on the weekends or whatever, then we as a team don't know, is that LeBron talking through JJ, or is our coach throwing us under the bus? Like, what the hell is going on? So you don't command the locker room because you're going to be labeled as LeBron's guy. Hell, y'all got a podcast to go. That's just like being, if you the coach, I play on the team, me and you show up on Saturday and do a podcast. What the rest of the team, Damani, don't know if we really talking about the team. Is this coming out of your mouth as a coach? Is it coming out of my mouth as the main star? Like, we don't know. So the JJ Redick thing needs to be thrown out. Stop it. Go sit on somebody's bench like Sam Cassell has for years. Earn your keep. Darvin Ham sat on the bench for years. He finally got a gig. Like, do that. You don't come in and coach the Los Angeles Lakers and your first coaching. You don't do that. So throw that out. Throw that out.
Clipboard hope.
I think it got to be, and this is where LeBron has the leverage. He hasn't signed, so if he don't agree with the coach, like he got the Lakers by the
Of course he does.
balls.
He know it.
He got him by the balls. No Diddy.
Pause.
But he got him. I mean, he got him. There's just like, if they go out and pick somebody he don't want, he's not gonna resign. So I mean, he holds all the cards.
Well, he got to opt out first. He's gonna opt out first.
You my boy, man,
He's gonna
I
opt
don't
out.
want to hear you say that no more, man.
No Diddy, man. I said no Diddy.
Yeah, that's so clownish, man.
No Diddy, man.
No Diddy, man.
No Diddy, dog.
No, man.
You got
We're
to
not
keep
doing
up.
that on the
You got to
show.
keep up with the young kids, man. Keep up with
We
the
ain't doing that
kids
on the
say,
show,
man.
man.
You gotta
Just
keep
say
up
no
with the
cap. No cap.
kids say no cap too.
I like that better than no Diddy.
No, I like no Diddy. I'm going with no Diddy.
No.
So
All right, man.
yeah, but I mean, so at this point, it's gonna be somebody. But like you said, a great point. It's a win now situation, and I think a coach with no experience, with no head coaching experience, that's a horrible position to be in.
Terrible.
You got to come in as our day one and championship aspirations. Like, and if you don't win, everybody gonna be looking at you. You saw what just happened to the last two.
Hey.
So it is what it is. And
Frank Vogel won a
experienced.
championship and still was fired.
It still was fired.
Well, that was a travesty, because the Lakers ain't been shit since.
Lakers
But that's
messed
neither
up with
here nor there.
that Westbrook thing tore the Lakers up. That Westbrook trade is going to define LeBron's time there. That team, they gave up too many of those pieces, KCP, all those cash they gave up to bring in Westbrook, and it was a total disaster.
They should have ran it back at least 1 year.
And you can put that on LeBron and AD or whoever okayed it. Put that on.
Yeah, they got to own that. They got to own that.
They got to own that. That's what's hurt the Lakers, and they haven't recovered yet.
Hey.
Well, they finally got the draft picks back this year. They finally got the draft picks back,
Hey,
and they
fellas,
willing to trade them and mess up again.
Mm-hmm.
I got a smoke fella finger moment, man.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all ready for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm just gonna let Sean play the clip, and then y'all see why I'm giving this individual the smoke fella finger. Sean, play that clip for us.
Knicks are done, yo. I'm telling you, they're cooked. They're cooked. That's Paul Pierce. We're gonna take them out the oven, put them on the stove, cut them up. I'm gonna serve y'all a couple plates with dessert. Okay. Let me tell you something. I just didn't think what they were doing was sustainable. Look at this. First 3 games. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this nigga keep.
You see why
First
I'm
of all,
giving this
I
finger,
don't
man?
feel sorry for Skip Bayless. This is what you signed up on. That's what you got all these goofs on your show trying to get ratings. I'm not mad at that. Didn't you see Paul Pierce work at ESPN?
Right. Did you see the weed
He
smoking?
don't care.
He don't care. The man was smoking weed on camera.
With strippers.
He was probably high right there when he said it.
Come
Right.
on, man. You see why I'm giving him the finger, man?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely set
Why?
us
He
back.
don't care.
He set us back, man.
Look,
He set
He
us
was
back.
talking like they was in the barbershop.
him and that Good Times cartoon on Netflix set black folks back 400 years.
Dude, I couldn't believe that. Hey, did you see Key when he said it?
His
It's like
face
he's
was
like,
like, oh.
like,
Well, safe to
and I
say
swear to God,
he won't be back on there.
hey,
It's
hey,
real
Colin,
to say.
he was
won't be
about
back
to pass. He was about to pass out as soon as he heard the word.
like,
Both of them was.
he said, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. What
I
are you
said,
doing?
I was like, whoa. I know. You know who? You know who probably went off looking at the screen
Oh,
was Kevin Garnett. Oh
yeah. Oh,
man.
man.
Right. He act like they was on the podcast.
I'm telling you, he was
Man,
high, man. Paul Pierce was high.
come
He
on,
don't care,
man.
man. What they gonna do? Fire him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah, but what they gonna
Okay.
do?
again, again. All right, man. Let's get into these playoffs, man. Let's get into these playoffs, man. These playoffs. I will say there has been some entertaining games, but these damn blowouts have been ridiculous, man. And let's start off in the West. I mean, the Mavs and OKC. It's been very, very entertaining. Very. It's been highs and lows for both teams.
Wait a
Man,
minute, man. Before
hold on,
he said,
hold on.
so we say Paul Pierce still cashes checks at the currency exchange.
I
Damn,
saw
man.
that, man.
Come
I
on,
saw
man.
that,
I read that. I got totally thrown off.
man.
All right, go ahead. Hell no.
As soon as I saw it,
The
you said
currency
something.
exchange.
Come on,
I'm like,
man. Man,
on,
but as we
on Vincennes? On 75th and Vincennes?
Right. On Sunday first and Vincennes?
That currency exchange?
Damn.
hey man,
Uh,
that's nuts, sweets. Hey man, that's good stuff, sweets. You should go on tour. You should go on tour.
And with
Hey,
and with his checks, they taking $1,000 out just to cash it.
more than that.
oh,
You keeping them in
come on, man.
business. Them fees. Workers get bonuses and everything. Paul Pierce cash check. We
As soon as
good.
they see him walk in, they be like, let him
Right.
through.
Right. Clear
Let
the
him through.
line.
Come on,
Come on,
clear the
come
line.
on, Mr. Cherry. You good. You good with me.
Man.
And then they giving him a 40 ounce of OE as he walk out the door
Yeah.
with an 8 ball.
Yeah.
And a bus
He
pass.
definitely getting a 40 when he walk out.
Man,
And a 7-day bus pass. What the hell is wrong with him,
right.
man?
Man, I
All
don't
right, go
know,
ahead, man. My bad. That comment threw me off, though. All right.
man, it threw us all off, man. Then you got the Wolves and the Nuggets. Now that series have been so lopsided, it's ridiculous. And the last game, they were up 50, man. 50 points. I
They
don't know.
was up 50 points and gonna lose game 7.
So now you got the Mavs tonight. Dallas leads 3-2. Are they closing it out? Now, for me, the keys for the Mavs to close it out, your boy need to have one of his famed closeout games. Kyrie. He need to be he need to have a closeout game. Um, KDL, your thoughts on this game?
So I agree with you. I think they close it out, number one. I think Kyrie finally comes to life tonight. I think Luka gonna be Luka. But I think the role players play better at the crib. So your Lively's, well, PJ Washington actually been killing. But Gadney, all them, I think Tim Hardaway Jr., I think they all show up tonight. But I think Kyrie has a Kyrie game tonight. Like, Kyrie ain't really been,
Now,
he's
don't get
playing
me
well,
wrong.
but
Kyrie has been playing defense.
Yeah.
he's been playing well.
So
He's
he's
well
going to
under
give
his
up
season
his offense
average.
to play defense.
I give you that. He's been playing deep. But on offense, it's too much Luka holding the ball and shooting fadeaway threes, right? I think tonight Kyrie shows Kyrie. I think he ain't even been getting his season average. Like, he literally, you'd be like, damn, Kyrie in the game. Like, you don't. I think tonight he does it. I think they close it out.
PJ Washington making up for it, man. He balling.
He been balling. No, he been. Yeah.
I'm with Kev. I think Dallas closes out tonight. OKC was a good run, but Dallas, man, that trade deadline, Gafford and Washington, man, was
We
huge.
said it. We said that when it happened.
Huge, man. That was they were missing some size and not just size, but I mean athletes and actually they both got some decent basketball IQ. They ain't running around with JaVale McGee and them out there no more. So it's definitely working out. Right. They ain't shacking the food no more. So now Dallas, I think I could see Dallas closing out. I don't think you want to if Luka's that dude, like I've been calling him, you don't want to go back to them. You don't want to game 7 on the road. I think Dallas gonna come out. Dallas gonna come out. I think they get up early in OKC to that the air gonna start getting a little thick for them. And I can see them panicking and Dallas taking that game.
But I don't put this on Luka tonight. I think somebody else gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Luka get his numbers, but this ain't gonna be a Luka game. I truly think there's gonna be a Kyrie game.
I think Tim Hardaway gonna shoot the lights out tonight too.
Somebody
parlay,
like that. Yeah.
Your parlay, I would put three threes at least at the minimum. 3 to 4
I'm gonna tell you right now, you gonna get a lot of because Kyrie is gonna go bananas.
Yeah.
Especially in the fourth quarter.
Now in this series, I guess what is it? The bigs are too athletic for Chet Holmgren. Because he don't.
Yeah, he shouldn't be playing still anyway. He's a 4.
Yeah, he's not on the court a lot. I look up, especially in critical times, he's out the game. I'm seeing him I guess it's just a bad matchups. Is it that
Gafford been so physical with him? It's been ridiculous.
Yeah,
and Lively is active. Lively is real active.
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
They've been real physical down low. And if Gafford, if he anywhere around the rim, don't put your hand up there because he's gonna break.
Oh yeah, he was doing that with the Bulls. He put you through the rim.
Yeah.
And SGA, I love him. He should have got the damn MVP in my opinion. But he got to learn how to pick his spots too, bro. Like, if you that dude, you got to learn. Stop letting all these guys just jack up threes, man. Dort has no reason shooting. Great defensive player. That's cool. Sir, stop shooting the damn 3. That's not your game. Stop it.
He had one good shooting game. Now he came. He think he
won't stop shooting.
Nice Steph Curry.
SGA got to learn how to go get the ball and how to score in spots and when to take over, when not to. He don't know that yet. He's clearly their best player, but he'll jack up a couple threes too instead of just taking it. You know what I mean? Go to the basket, get a bucket. Stop a run or two by you. You're the man. He gotta. That's his progression. He got to learn that.
Well, hey, Kev, I give him a comparison of Ant-Man. Remember we were saying Ant-Man needed to step up and, kind of take over the games and all of that stuff? That's the same way. And this is his first really deep run in the playoffs into
Yeah, I
the
mean
second round.
it's the
So
deep waters
he's
for him.
learning.
Second round. Yeah.
I guarantee you will see a different SGA in the playoffs next year.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, and the team got to grow up too.
It's a learning experience for him. I agree.
Kev made a great point. You know, when they trying to jack up threes. That's not them. They trying to shoot with Dallas, and Dallas got way more shooters. Like you can't. And if Dallas come down and hit a three, hit a couple of threes, then here they come trying to answer with threes. OKC thing
No,
is
just play your game.
It ain't your game. Right.
Run that offense that you ran all year long. Get you easy buckets, quick buckets, and then go back and play D.
You ain't gonna be able to. They can't shoot with Kyrie, Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr. What's that other boy be hitting from the corner? What's his name?
The other guard. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he be hitting. Man, they put him up.
All right, we still in the West, and we got a game 7. We got a game 7, bro. Who you got, Kev? Who you got?
Minnesota and who you talking about?
Yep.
Minnesota and Denver?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Who you got?
I got Denver. I like Minnesota. They on the come up. They're not beating Denver in the game 7. They're not. They're not ready for that. That barring injury, Denver will win the game. I don't see Denver going out like that at the crib. I don't. Ant will have to lose his mind, 40 or 50, for them to beat Denver. And I don't see that. I don't think Joker has it. I think Aaron Gordon shows up. I think Michael Porter Jr. shows up.
Yep.
Like I don't see him doing it, dog. I got Denver.
Yeah, same man. The champs at home, game 7. That altitude, that arena gonna be rocking. I am a little concerned with Jamal Murray's health, but I think this is the
He's
type
hurt, bro. They not saying it. He's still hurt.
But this is the type of game Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon lose their mind.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is that day game. I can see Michael Porter hitting. I can see Michael Porter hitting 20 plus. Aaron Gordon. Now I'm hoping it's not a blowout because I love game 7s. I'm hoping it's not because it seemed like this series been blowout after blowout after blowout. Just don't know which way it's gonna go. But Denver, man, you can't go against the champs. You can't go against the champs at home.
Well, guess what? I am.
You go,
I'm going Wolves.
Billy D got Minnesota too. Billy D.
I told him to start him 13, but carry on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Minnie because in Conley I trust. Conley is the catalyst. He's the one that keeps that team organized on defense and offense.
Yeah,
so I'm going at. I don't think
you got them going into Denver winning.
Conley the OG. Yeah. Conley the OG.
Yeah, because they beat Denver in Denver 2 games already. So that ain't nothing. They know they can do it. Linnell, what's up with you?
That seemed like a long time ago, but carry on.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if Minnesota won. I just don't think they can do it, though. They ain't ready for that yet. I trust them. Like if this game was in Minnesota, now we could talk.
And I hear everybody saying what Ant-Man got to do, but for them to pull this off, they need Cat, they need Nas Reed, they need them cats to go.
And they're all hands on deck.
They need
all hands on deck.
Crazy. Yeah.
And come on, man. Ant-Man and his quotes, bro. I need that in the Western Conference Final, bro. Bro got some of the best quotes of the season, man.
Yeah.
My dude, he told the locker room staff in Denver, he said, "I'll be back. Make sure you have my locker this way, because we be back for game 7."
You know what?
Come on, man.
You know what? Ant's time is coming. It's just not now.
Ain't now, bro.
It's coming though. Ant's that dude. He could be that dude.
I agree with that. What he told Steve Kerr in the Olympics, that was just classic. When Kerr wanted him to come off the bench, and he said Dwayne Wade did it for Kobe. He said, "But coach, we ain't got no Kobe."
Facts.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta love the kid. The kid
Mhm.
is 22 years, not a care in the world, and he just out there balling.
His like you said, his time is coming, man. But it ain't. He ain't
And
going in there beating the champs.
yeah,
All right, the Celtics. The Celtics. We moving out east. They finished off the Cavs. I mean, they chilling right now. Porzingis may not be ready for the first couple of games in 8 or
and,
so. What they
and at least
saying?
the first two, yeah.
Yeah. So if he comes back, now they that deadly Boston team from all year long. But right now, my one issue and concern with the Celtics is that they play down to their competition. They play
That's
down to the level, and you can't do that if you want to be you as Greg would say, if you want that chip. You want that chip, you just got to go in and put hands on everybody that step on the court.
So
Then
shout out to Drew and Pat because we was just talking about this last night. You can't get away with that with Denver. Not gonna get away with that with even if because I think they're gonna play the Knicks. It's two different games. If they play the Knicks, it's gonna be grimy. It's gonna be physical. Knicks gonna crash the offensive board. You cannot be lazy and jack up threes. New York could get you. If you play Indiana, it's a run and gun. You can't fall into jacking up three game that Indiana's gonna put you in.
hmm
But by the time you get, because I got the Celtics coming out the East. Time you hit Denver, Minnesota, or Dallas, you can't you got to show up every night. You can't drop meaningless games at home and don't nobody know how. Like you can't like they got a ball, dog. The Celtics got a bad habit of that, especially at home. They have no reason to lose. Why they lose? Well, we don't know. The coach don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's no reason why they shouldn't be 8-0.
yeah,
And
they just jack off games
and
for God knows why.
we've been calling it for a while now, going into the playoffs. The East is Boston and then everybody else. At the end of the day, I don't think it matters if it's New York or Indiana. It's
Oh
just
man,
they just finna get fed to the wolves. At this point, even without Porzingis. Now, I think where you're gonna need Porzingis is in the NBA finals
the finals. Yeah,
against a Western Conference team. You're gonna need Porzingis. So if you can if he can sit, maybe sit for most of this Eastern Conference Finals and they still get by. Maybe hopefully they put him away early and they can rest up, and just get ready for the NBA Finals. Maybe you hope that the Western Conference Finals they beat each other up a little bit, and you go in there, man. This Boston year, man. This the Boston year.
so
But we did
bas-
speak about Porzingis' health,
so
and it's always a
basically,
concern.
y'all are saying, who cares who win Game 7 of the Knicks? Boston finna put hands on 'em.
yeah.
I mean,
Boston gonna
yeah,
be the even thing. They don't even need Porzingis to do it.
but that Knicks Pacers series is a good series though. It's a
Hey,
damn good series, man.
hey,
It is a
It's
damn
a
good series.
throwback series. It's
Yeah,
a
it is a
throwback series.
damn good series, man. It's chippy. It is. It take you back to the '90s. Like I mean, it's physical. They doing their thing, man. So it was good to. I was glad Indiana won last night. I don't mind seeing another Game 7 with them. Spike Lee and the whole crew gonna be out there. It's gonna be bananas in New York.
every former New York Knick will be at the game
It's
tomorrow.
gonna be nuts tomorrow.
Every one of them.
Shout out to
So
Silk.
if you putting your money down, who you going with?
As far as what
Talking about the game,
Pa- Yeah, Pacers Knicks.
Knicks.
it's gonna be the
Yeah,
Knicks. The league ain't gonna let the Knicks lose.
yeah, the
Shout out
Knicks.
to Silk, but he know I'm right. The league ain't gonna let him lose.
I mean, a Boston. The NBA probably does want a Boston New York series.
Of course they do.
Boston New
Well,
York series.
Brunson, he can't go into love. He got to score, because that gets the other Villanova three uh, going when he going. But one thing that the Knicks got to do to win this game, is rebound. They can't be giving up them offensive rebounds and all of that stuff, man.
Too late for that.
And
They've been killing them all 6 games on the offensive boards.
Mm-hmm.
Too late for that.
Indy,
They ain't figured that out.
Indy, what's the guard? I always forget his name, but he's been doing a pretty good job in containing Brunson.
Who?
A. Smith.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know about.
I'm not
No, he's
saying that
torching any guard they put on him. And what
Naismith
pisses me off, what
has
pisses
put
me
him
off,
into slows
no, he
where
hasn't. It ain't been a damn guard that guard him. Stop that. Stop that.
he has.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He
has.
makes
Ain't none of them.
he makes him work for a shot, but he ain't stopping him though.
Bro, the man been going one-on-one for 6 games. I watched Denver and Minnesota. You know what Denver did to Ant-Man when he snapped one game? The very next game, soon he came over half court, they got the ball out of his hand. They forced other people to beat them. Indiana has no clue how to do it. Every time I look up, Brunson's still going one-on-one. Naismith, I don't give they 2 of them. I don't get none of them. Don't matter. He's scoring on all of them. The little TJ McConnell dude, yeah, he's physical with Brunson. Once Brunson puts that shoulder in him and rises up, he scores. They don't have a single guard that can guard him. Not one. And they ain't got
That dude
sense enough to
trash
get the
on
ball
defense.
out of his hand and let somebody else beat him.
He
That really
trash on defense guarding Brunson.
who?
He too little. He too little.
McConnell? Okay, I agree with that. So now you
Yeah,
put
little.
Naismith, Nane Horn, whatever the hell, he's killing them. He's killing them, bro. And you got to see that in the tape. Like on the off day, just watch the tape. He's killing them.
Murdering him.
And they ain't got sense enough to get the ball out of his hand.
What I'm saying
Bro.
with Naismith, like Lefty said, he makes it difficult for him. I'm not saying that he's the stopper. I ain't saying he Bonzi Wells or nothing like that, where he's supposed to be the Kobe stopper and all that. But I took y'all back with that name, didn't I?
Yeah. I thought it was Ruben Patterson.
Yeah,
Yeah, Ruben
Patterson, Bonzi Wells. Yeah, they was the Kobe stoppers.
I
Yeah,
remember. I'm old enough to remember when Kobe laughed at that. Either what?
He did.
Oh, okay. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
see. Kobe ran off 40.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, for Indiana to win this series, Halliburton gotta stop deferring, and he has to have one of his biggest games of the season.
They're
Period.
gonna need Miles Turner to have another 7 3-point games. They have a chance to win this one.
That ain't gonna happen no more ever.
Exactly.
And Miles Turner, get your big ass off the 3-point line. Get on the damn block and
He
go
the
to
new
work,
cat.
bro.
He the new cat.
Right. Get out your cat game and get your big ass on the block and go score, bro. They're killing you on the offensive boards. Why? Because you're out on the damn 3-point line.
Yep.
Hardenstein and earned another contract because you're on the damn 3-point line. Help him out, bro.
Hell no. He earned another.
He ain't
Indiana
mad
just
at,
pisses me off, man. Indiana,
he
God,
ain't mad at
I
all.
don't get it.
Hardenstein having the series of his life.
Of his life, bro.
He said he ain't got a whole new contract.
He got a whole contract off the bat.
Hey
Damn.
man, we're gonna switch gears now because we're gonna talk about the NBA next week, going into the finals of the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference. But what the hell happened yesterday, bro? PGA Tour Championship, Scotty Scheffler. I mean, the perp walk. They locked the dude up.
Yeah, what the hell was that all about, man?
Bro.
I can explain. We were talking about it last night. I can explain.
I didn't get that whole story.
Dude,
There was an accident.
This was ridiculous, man.
There was an accident, a fatal accident by the way. Fatal accident on the road leading to the golf thing. Police blocked it off. The number 1 player in the world had to get on the tee. So he tried to go around the damn thing, but it was blocked off. I'm pretty sure you see lights, police lights, all thing, something happened ahead.
Right.
But because you're the number 1 player in the world, that don't matter to you. So you try to go around, they say, hey, stop. You don't stop. A dude tried to open the door, get dude out. You drove off, so now you done dragged the cop. So that's a charge.
Oh, damn.
Right.
So they finally pull you over.
They can't.
They snatch you out the car. They snatch you out the car. They arrest you.
Degree assault of a police officer.
Right.
Dang.
Because he tried to open the door and you drove off, so now you dragged him. So they're gonna put that as assault, resisting or something, whatever they change it. So they arrest you. ESPN and everybody go down there on your behalf, like, hey man, that's actually the number 1 golfer in the world. They let you out, you go golf and ball out.
Oh yeah, he balled out. He had a
Balled
chip
out.
on his shoulder. No pun intended.
That's what I was about to say. Definitely.
So
Man,
5 o'clock in the morning, you trying to go around something they done blocked off.
man. And your boy from ESPN was trying to talk to the officer. The officer said, "Listen, he going to jail. Ain't nothing you can
Right.
do about it."
Right. Now, if you want to come down here and bail him out, do what you got to do.
You
But he
Right,
going
going.
to jail.
right. You would have
He
thought
going.
he was on the 9. You thought he was on 79th Street.
Going to
He
jail.
said, "You going to jail."
Yeah.
He drug a police officer, man, for real.
Man,
Dude.
Dude, man.
man, I was like,
But that's some
wow.
old. Hey, sir, we have that blocked off. Something going on, right? You just, hey man, I need to get through, dog. Hey, I need to get through, sir. We
Yeah,
need you to
man.
stop, sir.
I
We need
was
you
like,
to, sir,
oh,
sir.
wow.
Oh man.
Man, I
Come
was
on.
like, because when they were saying golfer, I was like, they ain't say who it was yet. And I was like, oh, Tiger and got into it again.
It kept popping up on my thread that this dude was getting arrested. I was like, I ain't have a chance to like
And when they said it was
open
the
it up and see
number
what's
one
going on.
golfer in the world, I was like, oh, wow. And then they was showing the clips, handcuffs, the perp walk, the whole 9.
Damn.
The whole 9.
But the man
So,
got out and went and balled out though. That's what I'm tripping on.
yeah, he took it personal. Just imagine
He
if it
ain't
was
got no
somebody in his competition.
choice at this point.
He was on the phone with, like, hey, man, your tea time, they changed it. You got to hurry up. So he,
Hey, he had to ball out. He need bail money.
Right. Got to earn that.
Sweet said he ran his black problems. He ran the black folk problem.
hey, man, that right there had me cracking up, man. I said, damn.
That's
Well, schedules released, but I don't want to get into the schedules just yet because my man Lefty want a logic. So, Lefty, I'm going to give you your logic. And it's titled Real Classy. So, Sean, if you can run that, let's go.
Lefty's Logic.
Welcome. Damn it, welcome to Lefty's Logic. All right, I got a huge issue. Some stories that's been leaking as of late, and it's regarding former Bears quarterback Justin Fields. That's why this is titled Real Classy. Because now all of a sudden, all these stories are leaking about the quarterback room being toxic and how he was in the locker room and he was kind of aloof. All this. Now, we wait until the man is traded after Ryan Poles and the Bears organization mostly went all out their way to speak highly about Justin Fields, even though they had planned on moving on from him for a long time. Speak highly of him, do right by him by trading away he want to go and this, that, and other, saying great things about it. Even Kevin Warren came out and said great things. Now, I don't know if this came from within the Bears organization. Well, the story had to come from within the organization. But whoever in the media that's putting this out here now, when this young man is over in Pittsburgh, and let's call it what it is, he's trying to revitalize his career because he's a backup. He's going to be out of a contract. Pittsburgh didn't pick up his 5th-year option. He has to try to beat out a Super Bowl winning quarterback in Russell Wilson to get on the field to prove that he could be a starting quarterback in the NFL and to hopefully get him a nice size contract and get another job. And then here comes this story. First of all, they say he didn't get along with Nick Foles. My response to that, so what? Who cares about him getting along with Nick Foles? Who cares? It really, Nick Foles been gone from the Bears forever. I get it, Nick Foles, Super Bowl winning quarterback. And however he took it, and the fact that Nick Foles never came out and said nothing about it. Even after he left the Bears, he didn't come out saying nothing about it. Yeah, everybody's not teachable. We get that. But you sound like the ex bitter, the ex that's bitter after they broke up with you, and now they want to come back and trash you later. It ain't, look, you don't need no reason why you moved on from Fields. You thought Caleb Williams was better, point blank, period. That's it, that's all. Leave that man alone. The fact that this is coming out now at this point in his career and what he's facing, this uphill challenge he's facing, I think is an asshole move. And they keep talking about it, keep putting it out there. I kind of hate that this story is out, so I had to get this off my chest. So whoever put that out there on Justin Fields, real classy asshole. Real classy. Y'all can jump in on it.
So, in the words of Colin Cowherd, he once said that stuff gets out in the media when they want it out in the media. Someone leaked it because they wanted it leaked. No other words, no other meaning. Something gets out when someone wants it out. Always happens. So if it was inner turmoil going on with the Bears, I could see that. I could see why the organization never did nothing for the man. And even if you had him right now, you wouldn't have made all those moves like that because you've never done nothing for him in the first place. So it doesn't surprise me that stories are coming out now. The DJ Moore quote, Damani, I told you about as soon as he did it. Don't do that. Shut up. Just say you got a good quarterback. I ride with the dude. He our new quarterback. But don't trash the man that left that you backed. Don't do that. Don't do that. So it ain't just stories coming out. DJ Moore slipped up and said something. So I don't understand what the internal hate was on Justin Fields. I don't get it. Now the man is relied on the back as a backup now, not even looked at as a starter. Didn't nobody want? Like I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Putting the man on kickoff returns, all type of
silly shit. Now he got to earn a contract on kick returns now. So he was a starting quarterback for the last 3 years. Now he got it. He kick returning now. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And here's other side of that. I should have added this too. You know, like the Justin Fields lovers here in Chicago, they're finally accepting it. They kind of getting over it. They're getting over it. They're accepting it. The fact that Caleb is the quarterback, and more people like me and Locke had a conversation. He's starting to get more on board with it. Like, okay, this kid Caleb Williams could be something to him. So now that we letting it go. Bears fans, we're over it. Justin's gone. We wish him the best of luck, man. Like, for this to come out, it's silly, man. It's not even a good PR move. So it's nothing. Like, what's the gain from trashing?
Nothing to gain. That's it. Right. That's it right there. It's nothing to gain by this, and it's just crazy that just Nick Foles, like you said, he's been gone forever, and you came
Nick
out.
Foles ain't never said nothing.
Hell, I forgot he was on the Bears at one time until they just brought it up. I totally forgot he was on the Bears.
Man, it's like, this is just crazy, man. Let the man ride off into the sunset, do him in his new career, and we stay right here at home.
And it's like I said, man, he's facing an uphill battle, man. He's trying to get back into being an NFL starting quarterback. They didn't pick up his option. He's pretty much going to be a free agent, man. He's fighting, to get back. Like, he got a real uphill battle. So you don't need this stuff about he got a bad attitude and all this coming out, man. Leave that young man alone.
Yeah. So I mean,
stuff only gets out when someone wants it out.
But why did they want it out?
Colin Cowherd said that.
I know, but the question is why? But why did they want it out? Like, what's the purpose?
Great question.
I mean, the Bears don't, people are embracing Caleb. He's at the Cubs game. You got cats doing this little bear claw thing now. Like,
we
he's
won't do that,
man. People
Lefty. We won't do that on.
No, I won't do it. No, I won't do it. I'm just saying. But people are kind of starting to take on to him. He's at the Cubs game. People cheering for him. Like,
maybe it came out of Mr.
Y'all gonna pinch y'all fingernails next.
Well, that ain't happening.
Stop. Mr. Sierra's camp might have leaked a lot of this stuff. Who knows?
For what?
Because
why would he do that? He on a 1 year's damn self.
Yeah, he on a 1 year's damn self.
Well,
some people feel like he got a legitimate chance of beating Russell Wilson out too.
Exactly. Talking about somebody that's playing for another contract. So is he.
Yeah, so is he. But you also see Russell's been real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Russell's been real quiet. You haven't been hearing nothing about him. Him and Sierra just having babies, and he ain't saying a word.
Why should he? If my coach had told me I'm the starter going in, why am I worried about a guy that didn't pick up the 5th year optional? Now, I know at some point during an 18-game season, they're going to put him in the game because they got to see what they got. So I know that going in, but other than that, I'm the starter. What I got to say? Hell, I'm on a 1 year, like you said, I'm on a 1 year my damn self.
No, so, but they said he came to Denver with the diva attitude and kind of was disconnected from his teammates.
Yeah,
he had the suit. He came in like I'm the big ball, you're the star.
Denver gave him his own office. Yep. Denver gave him his own personal parking spot. Denver allowed his family to come to training camp when no other family could come. Right? Denver did that. So now you accepted it. Shoot, you should have known that was going to rub your teammates the wrong way, but you didn't care because they catered to you and they gave you a huge contract. So when does Denver take responsibility for that? It ain't all Russell. Denver did that. So if you mad at Russell because the organization gave him the red carpet, be mad at the organization, not be mad at Russell. Now it's your job to connect with your teammates because hell, you the quarterback.
Right.
Tom Brady said that. I gotta be, with my team here. Right? Yeah. Like I ain't above the team. That's on Russell. But don't get mad because of what he got, because the organization did that for him.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but you can also you can also easily, though, even as you can say, hey, look, I don't need all that. Y'all gave me the bread. I want to be with my teammates. Like it was no financial gain from him having all this special treatment. No. Like you said, all he did was piss the locker room off, right? It caused a disconnect.
So you think the team said, hey, you come here, we're going to give you this bag, we're going to give you a locker room and a parking space. How about, no, this is what he asked for?
Well, then he got what he deserved.
Could have went that way. Maybe he asked for that.
He got what he deserved, and if he wanted to come in on that.
Yeah, if he asked for it, then I don't feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Why do you need your own office?
Nah, don't get me wrong. Him asking for that, somebody in the league got it. Some quarterback out there got these things. This is why he asked for it, because it just didn't dawn on him. Hey, I'm going to ask for my office and a parking spot. Now, somebody out there got it, but it's just handled a little bit differently.
Well, whatever it was, Sean Payton didn't like it out the gate because he ain't like him day one.
What's up, Isaac?
I think if it was a team that drafted him, I think it might be a little more acceptable. And I'm not saying it's acceptable at all. I'm just saying it might be more acceptable because you brought this franchise to the Super Bowl, you took them to the heights, and blah blah blah. When you go to a new team that you haven't done anything for, and trust me, he has the last say. They could have said, "Hey, we're giving you a parking space." He could have said, "You know what? No, I want to be treated like everybody else. I'm ready to be looked at with the contract. I'm ready to look at who I'm married to. I'm ready to look at by, all these stories that have come out about me. I just want to be one of the guys." He had the final say. So I got no sympathy, no sympathy for him, because when you do that and you have your own locker room, right? Aaron Rodgers had his own locker room, but he's a 17-time freaking MVP and a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Right. You can do that with the franchise that drafted you. All right, not a new team that you go to who's won championships without more championships than you have. And I just think that was pure diva on his part. So any backlash he gets, I have no sympathy for him. You could have made yourself more like one of the guys is to say, hey, don't give me any special treatment. I got the bread. I'm cool. But he wanted that locker room. He wanted a special locker room. He wanted that special parking space. He wanted it, because if he didn't, he wouldn't have it.
Yeah, because Sean Payton,
he could have turned it down. I agree.
Sean Payton came in out the gate, because I remember one of his first quotes was, "Look, you're not a celebrity. You're a football player. You're a football player first.
Stop kissing babies."
Yeah, Sean Payton came in.
Stop kissing babies
out the gate. Like this was in training camp. Sean Payton. So whatever, like you said, whatever those perks, it definitely rubbed a veteran coach like Sean Payton the wrong way. Because the way he shitted on Russell Wilson was I hated how he treated him. But I'm with you, Sean. If he
but that's on Russell Wilson too.
If he asked for those perks or he accepted those perks, then yeah, you're gonna
it's all on him. It's all on him.
Yep. Yeah. But Sean Payton wouldn't have treated me like that. And here's why. Hey, dude, the organization gave me a contract before they hired your ass, right? Last I checked, you got how many Super Bowl rings? 1. Oh, you know what? I got 1 too. And if I didn't listen to my dumbass coach, I would have had 2. So don't come in here like you all high mighty, right? You ain't did nothing that I ain't done. That's what I would have told. If I was Russell Wilson, that's what I would have told Sean Payton. I know it's your show. They paid you, right? It's your show now. You running it. You the new coach. But don't come in here like you that much better than me to treat me as if I ain't done nothing in this league.
Yeah, but clearly
That's the conversation Russell Wilson should have had with Sean Payton.
Clearly ownership gave Sean Payton that power. Because like I said, he
I
came
get
in.
it.
He
I
came
get it.
in
And
day one.
his job was to run Russell Wilson out the city.
I'm not saying that was his job, but I mean they clearly
Well, it looked like it.
They gave him the power to come in and run this show, and can't no player get him fired because he came in like that.
Russell Wilson should have stood up for himself, man. Don't treat me like I'm some rookie. Motherfucker, I done won in this league too. Like, don't do that.
What would you do if he asked him? What was that? You know what I mean? Like, what if because we don't know the particulars. What if Russell? What if Sean said, "Hey, you know what? I think it might be a good idea if you give your parking space and your separate locker room because it's going to alienate you from the team." Because if you don't think that people know about his diva style before he got there, you're crazy. Coaches, the NFL is very, very incestuous, and people in that loop know about the personalities of certain people. And what if he said no? Maybe that's why Sean Payton went ham. You know what I mean, or something like that. I don't know.
Well, we also was on a winning streak, and you asked me to take a play cut or tell me you're gonna bench me. That was disrespectful.
Well, that was. But let me ask you this: how many of his former teammates came out to his defense? Richard Sherman can't stand him.
Oh no!
Well, the whole Legion of Doom can't stand him, but that's different. They was together for years. I don't compare that, man. Because they were together for years.
Marshawn Lynch didn't say he didn't like him when he was on Shay Shay.
Right.
But he was like, he's like, I don't rock with dude. He goes, I don't rock with him. He goes, I was trying to get a hold. He goes, you got his number? And they called. He said, hold on. He called the Seahawks front office PR, and they're like, hold on. And then he said, a private number came, block number came, a private number. Yeah. And he's like, I don't know who the hell this is. He didn't answer it. And then PR called him back and Russell tried to call you. He's like, no, he didn't. Like, yeah. He goes, I had a blocked number. He's like, that was him. He's like, hold on. How you gonna call me with a blocked number?
I'm your running back, and you can't.
So his
I can't have your number.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, and we all know Marshawn. He ain't gonna do something. You know, like, come on, man. Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
And he was like, this dude gonna call him with a blocked number?
Yeah.
I don't mess with dude like that.
So real quick, Sean, before we move on, the Justin Fields thing, the stuff that's coming out now, what's your take on it?
Anonymous. It's anonymous. And you know what? I hate this. I'm in the media too now. And I'm seriously a conspiracy theorist because it's very easy for the good old boy network to put on a little campaign, so to speak. I just think it might have been the Justin Fields haters or the Caleb cult, all right, who might have just wanted to crap on him one more time. All right. It's just what I feel, because you expect me to believe anonymous sources, okay, over every single person who stood up for him, whether it's play. And not that you have to trash a dude, but you don't have to stand up for him as hard as you do. Because if you didn't like this dude and you thought he was a jerk, Kevin Warren wouldn't have gone to his graduation. All right. He's not obligated to do that. All the things that the front office did for him and to him, all right, shows you that this guy was a good stand-up quality young man. And for this to come out now, it's just a smear campaign and it's bullshit. And then you got these others, you have the rest of the meathead Caleb cult who are like, oh, see, he's a kick returner. He was never any good anyway, but and they start just talking all this nonsense. You're trashing the young man who's not even here. And to me, that's the biggest issue. And you're trashing a young black man who, for a while, gave you so many freaking exciting moments on the lakefront. But now think you got something better? And we might not. We don't know. Okay? But you're just going to trash him like that?
Right.
I think that's low class. I think and that further rips open the divide. That's like basically the people who got their way, the people who wanted Caleb. I think it's them taking one more dump on the people who wanted Justin to stay. My opinion. And when you mentioned earlier, we have to deal with it. We don't have to like it. We don't have to like whether the fact that Justin Fields is gone. We don't have to like it. You got to deal with it because it's reality. So yeah, I do. You know what? I talk about Caleb, and for me, it was never the talent of Caleb. Caleb, that was never a question. It was just I felt Justin Fields would have been better leading his team. So it doesn't matter. Caleb's our guy. I wish Justin well. I root for the Bears. And I hope Caleb has. Well, put it this way: Caleb better have a really good season, all right? Because there's a situation where that no quarterback has been in, and I'm talking not just the play caller, not just the weapons they got him, but look how long he's had access to that playbook.
Yeah.
Look how long he's had access to that playbook for months with his personal quarterback coach and Shane Waldron are friends. So he's got a lot of stuff. You saw the stuff that Dan Orlovsky was talking about, formations, the personnel, the cadence, all that stuff that you've got to learn on the fly. Well, guess what? Caleb Williams has been learning that for a couple months now. Yeah. And isn't it ironic that DJ Moore and Keenan Allen were catching passes from Caleb, and so was Rome Odunze. He just happened to be there. You know, TJ Husman's out, talked about, just happened to be there. I don't know, man.
Hey, did you know TJ works on a lot of wide receivers throughout the, the summer and shit like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And on top of the expectations are high.
Very.
I mean, from a lot of the sports world expectations, especially with the schedule drop.
But that's and you're right, but you got Shane Waldron, a good OC. And then you have access to this playbook for so long prior to when you're technically supposed to have it.
And y'all got a weak ass schedule. Throw that in there.
Not just that, no, that too, but you'll forget you have the Hall of Fame game. So you can start practicing earlier. Another team because you got the Hall of Fame game.
The Bears do have the Hall of You're right. The Bears do have the Hall of Fame game.
A lot of stuff going on. And don't be surprised. I said it at my show, man. Week 10, week 11, it might take the training wheels off. Even if it's just one training wheel. You know what I mean? They might open it up because at that point he might have a good enough grasp of the offense where you can kind of air it out.
By the time they start playing a division.
Week 11.
Well,
yep.
Hard Knock Life is the killer of football teams, but I ain't gonna say nothing, Kev. Don't worry about it.
That's Kev squad.
I know.
Mr. Mara has never had the Giants on no damn Hard Knocks. I have no idea why he agreed with it now. Bill Parcells would never. Tom Coughlin would never.
No.
So I don't understand how he finally signed off on this. This is the first time the Giants have ever been on it. So I don't understand. Carry on. What are we showing? How we not gonna make the damn playoff? Like, what are we showing? Life without Saquon Barkley. What's the theme, bro?
The rise of Daniel Jones, man. The rise of Daniel Jones. That's what this is about.
No, the last year of Daniel Jones.
The exit.
I don't get
Daniel Jones.
No, the last dance, New York Giants edition.
That's exactly what it is. You're right. That's exactly what it is.
Hey. All right, man. Let's talk about this.
Dance featuring Daniel Jones.
Let's talk about this schedule. So I figured everybody has seen the schedule. So I'll come to each one of you. You tell me if it's a win. You tell me if it's a loss. And then we'll add it up at the end. See what our season total going to be.
I give you that.
We did that about 2 weeks ago, didn't we? Oh, you wasn't on that show. That's right. That's what I did. TB was on.
Oh.
Yeah, we did it. We already did it.
And what did y'all come up with?
About 10-7, I think. It was like,
yeah, we already did win, loss.
Yeah, it was about 10-7. Everybody was kind of that. Well, Kev was kind of that 8 range, of course, but
I gave y'all 9.
Yeah,
well, of course, Kev is
mostly.
Yeah.
I think
no, because y'all was counting wins that I don't think is wins. I mean, we do it now. It don't matter, but they was counting wins that I didn't.
Well, I mean, if you just want to go division, if we can go through the division because that's.
I mean, well, we can even
that's the determinant factor.
We can just pick out some of the games where, and I'll start off with the Bears versus Texans. Everybody say that's a loss.
It's a good start.
Bears versus who?
Is it a loss?
Houston.
The Texans. Houston. Is that a loss? Is this a big game? Is this where they can show, you know
Prime
what?
Time too.
We're
Sunday
here.
Night. Sunday night.
Here.
That's a loss, man. Stop it. That's a loss. See, it's games like that, Ben. See, this is why it's games like that. The Bears fans count it as a win. I count that as a loss. You're not better than Houston right now.
No, what I'm saying
is a lot of people not counting it as a win. I don't see a lot of people as a win.
But Kev, you also got to look at it. Is Houston gonna put that same team on the field that they had last year? Are they going to be able to produce and do what they did last year?
But why
Was
wouldn't
it
they
a
though?
fluke? Was it
Why
a
wouldn't they
fluke?
though? See, here's the difference. The Bears look good on paper, and the Bears should have a great year, right?
That is
You look
true.
good on
I
paper, but you got to put it on the field. I just seen Houston go from zero, the laughing stock of the league last couple of years, to all of a sudden getting the quarterback and all of a sudden making the playoffs.
That
I've
is true.
seen them do that. I ain't seen this Bears team do that. So why would
But
I
a
rely on
lot
that
of
being a
times,
fluke rather than
a lot
relying
of
on the
times
Bears
in year
being
two,
great?
a lot of times in year two, a team will take steps backwards.
Yeah, I think
That's
So
what
not
why would they
always
Houston,
the
take a thing?
case.
Why they taking a step backwards?
I think what Houston
If
did,
you go back and look in history, Kev, it happens to
it
some teams. I'm
happens.
not saying
Bro,
that it
they ain't
happens
got
to
no
all
injuries
teams.
or nothing like that. Why are they all of a
Right?
sudden
It
taking a
happens,
step backwards?
Hey, people heads get big and people.
they did add more pieces in the offseason. Diggs, they
Yeah,
got Hunter.
to a
Yeah,
playoff team.
They weren't
but they
complacent.
also
They
got
weren't
to have to learn
satisfied.
how to play together with the new additions.
Well, you got to learn how to play. You got a whole new team. You got to learn how to
I'm
play
not
together.
denying
No,
that.
So what makes
but
you
we are
think your brand
You
new
asked
team is going to
we
be the
are
you
team that
asked me
made
a
the damn
question.
playoffs? Like,
we
make
are
it make sense, bro.
You
we all
asked
know
me a
if Diggs
question.
don't we all know if Diggs don't get the ball, he will
You asked me,
have a
well,
fit.
why would they take a step back? I'm telling you the reason why that they could. I'm not saying they will, but they could because now you bringing some outside people into that core dynamic that they already got. It only takes one person to blow it up to make things
But
difficult.
you put a team together on paper that has not hit the field yet with a brand new rookie quarterback. So why would I believe in you and not believe in a team I just saw make the playoffs?
I'm not talking about the Bears right now. You asked me a question of why I thought Houston could take a step back. I answered your question, and then you keep coming back with about the Bears. I'm talking
But
about
we was
Houston
talking
right
about the
now.
Bears in the
You changed
beginning,
the
bro.
narrative.
I didn't know we switched everything to Houston. But
No, but
okay,
you asked me
cool.
a question why they
We
would step back,
It's
and
a,
I
it's a,
answered your question.
it's a reason they put this on Sunday night. It's the reason they
Yeah,
put
because it's gonna be a hell of a game.
they put it
because
on
it's
Sunday night.
last year rookie of the year versus the new rookie. That's why they
Right.
did that.
Yeah, and the projections of both teams are projected to be pretty good. So they, it's definitely the way to go. Look, I don't see why the Bears shouldn't be able to hang with anybody in this year. I'm not saying beat everybody, but at least I can't see them going in and getting blown out. Or
The
they should be
Bears
able
will be
to hang.
better, man. That's no doubt.
Yeah, they should be able
That's
to
no
hang.
doubt.
But CJ Stroud, hey man, I don't see him
But
taking this.
that's one of the games I'm
That's
counting as a
two.
loss for the Bears.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of people would agree with you, Ken. A
And
lot of
and
people, even
and it,
Bears fans, is gonna say, you know what? Yeah, we're probably gonna take an L on that one.
and it's Caleb's first road game. It's early in the season. Still got to go through those little rookie. That's why we were saying we're glad they did him a favor. Even Colin Cowherd talked about that by putting those division games and on the back end because now by then Caleb didn't kind of went through some growing pains. He should have his groove to him. He should have his rapport with his receivers and everybody, and they should be rocking and rolling, barring injuries. So that's the
Who's
favor.
the backup, by the way? Pageant?
Still Bajan right now.
Pageant.
Tannehill's
He
still
said,
out there though.
he said, Patrick.
He'll be a giant.
House said Bajan would be the starter by week 7. House hate Caleb Williams. I don't know why he hate him so much.
Hey, he hate him bad, man. He hate him bad. Uh, I like the Bears Colts game. You know, plus that can be a indie takeover, and
Ain't no
That
problem.
could be a win or a loss. They can go either way.
Well, hell, Anthony
Either way.
Richardson is like a rookie,
But
another rookie year.
Richardson will be back.
He only played 2 games last year, 2
And
or 3 games.
that's game 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Richardson will be playing then.
Yeah.
But I give y'all a win on that.
you'll give us a win on that. Thank
Yeah,
you,
because
Kevin.
Richardson is still. I mean, hell, Richardson down there. He only got 3 more games than Caleb Williams, and he ain't finished none of those games. So really, if you combine the minutes played, he probably only got 1 more NFL game than Caleb Williams do.
Right.
Richardson ain't.
Right.
He didn't finish 1 game.
Well,
He
that's
didn't
true.
finish 1 game.
Well, that's because they had him out there running for his life, running these read options, and he was running, getting slammed and destroyed. I mean, it was just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
he don't know how to slide. That's his problem. He
Fact.
don't know how to slide or get his ass out of bounds. That's what's wrong.
Right. Right. What's
That's
another
what they hoping don't
game
happen
on
to
here?
Jaden Daniels.
I like the
That weak
Jags.
ass schedule, y'all should with the brand new paper team y'all got on paper. Y'all
I
should be able to
like the
get 10 wins
Jags.
out the damn schedule.
The Jags coming to town. That should be a good
Oh,
game,
that's
man.
London. It's in London.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
Bears'
the
home
London.
game, but it's in London. It's in London.
Right, right. That should be a good game. Plus, you got you going across the pond. I mean, jet lag, all of that. Hopefully, the Bears go down there early, uh, so they can get their London legs together
Yeah, but Jacksonville
and
do it
pull
every
that game
year.
out. They do it
Jacksonville,
every year, so they used to it,
they
man.
used to it. They do it
They
every year.
used to it.
Yeah, Jacksonville over there. I think the Giants play Jacksonville over there later on in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nobody really cares about that yet, but
I don't know what's up. Jacksonville had to sign up for that because if I'm Jacksonville, man, why we keep getting put overseas, bro?
They gotta
Like
be paying. They gotta be making some big
they
money
must
out
have signed up for that.
because
they,
it takes away one of their home games too.
yeah,
It's one of their
Dude, but
home
they over
games.
there every year.
Yeah, it's one of their home
every
games.
year,
Yeah,
and they got it. Like you said, it got to be something to it.
Yeah,
Gotta
that
be
the
something.
owner must have signed up for that.
We come back with the bye week, and then we gonna have the two rookie quarterbacks matching up.
1 and 2.
Bears Commanders. I mean, just the hype alone for that game is gonna be, especially if
So Thursday night,
either
right?
one of either one of them are playing. If they're both playing decent, the hype for that game alone is gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I give you win on the Commanders.
So they asked this question on the sports radio show I was listening to. What's the toughest stretch of the schedule that you see? I'll tell you mine.
Shit, when y'all play the division.
Yeah, it's week. I'll say week 11 through 16. That's gonna be a tough stretch. The Bears need to get out to a fast start. Because you got Green Bay. Green Bay comes here. We don't know what Minnesota's gonna be. Detroit, of course, is Detroit. Then at Detroit, at San Fran, then at Mini, back to back to back. That's gonna be a tough stretch.
I'll
That's
Yeah, let's
be
go.
a stretch
I'll
for me.
be glad to see the Bears go 1-1 against Detroit.
Hell, they should have been 2-0 last year against them. Shit.
They should have, but
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Detroit.
I get it, but
I mean, Detroit. They got everything that they need, man. That's just they're a well built team right now.
and they just gave Jared Goff the bag.
Joe did.
Man,
Gave him a
that's,
bag, baby.
that's your boy left.
Hey,
That's
Dude
your
got
boy.
170 million guaranteed.
I guess overthrowing screens get you paid these days, huh?
Hey man, the man played in the Super Bowl. Man played in the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Man made it to the NFC Championship. Like
Yeah, I mean he got it, man.
You can't take nothing away from him,
I
left.
can't.
he's
I
better
can't.
than Cousins.
I'm not.
Man.
I'm not a golf fan, but I don't have nothing against the contract. He earned his contract. He got them boys to,
And he should have went to the damn Super Bowl.
Hey,
if
Lefty,
they stopped going for 2.
put the lemon pepper on there really heavy.
Yeah, fried hard. Fried hard. Yeah, I give it to him. But at some point, golf gonna golf. Watch it, I tell you. Jared
He
Goff.
gonna golf.
Watch.
He gonna golf in at least 4 games.
He gonna golf. He definitely gonna golf. And the Bears defense gave him fits last year.
That is true.
And
true.
so Eberflus may have something on him, and hopefully the Bears defense, if it's just as good as it was last year, but yeah, Golf had some bad games against the Bears.
He's a statue.
All right.
That's the problem. He's a statue.
So
You go get him. You know what I'm saying?
Bears
He's
fan.
going nowhere. He's going to be in the pocket. You know where he's going to be at. He's not very good at maneuvering in the pocket. He's a statue. Go get him.
Yep.
I don't know why they give him that money, but hey, go ahead, Detroit.
So Bears fans, let me ask y'all a question. What y'all gonna do in the division? Like, how you gonna go through the division? Are you gonna split with the division? You gonna what y'all gonna do? Because the reason I'm asking y'all that is this. What I keep saying is, until I'm proven different, I think Green Bay and Detroit are gonna make the playoffs. For you to make the playoffs, you got to come out the division, or like the NFC East did a couple years ago, 3 teams came out. So, do y'all think this Bears team is good enough to either A, beat out Detroit or Green Bay because they both made the playoffs last year, or B, be the third team coming out the division. And Minnesota ain't no slouches either. Everybody just act like Minnesota's just gone. They're not.
Right, no, they're not. No, Minnesota gonna
Okay,
be in.
so
Gonna be
what do
in.
y'all
Well,
think y'all gonna do in the division?
Kev, I'll jump out there first. The question mark for me is Minnesota, as far as how they'll be with their QB situation, because right now that could be the make or break for them coming out the division. Maybe we take that spot. We
Over
take that spot.
Minnesota?
Well,
Minnesota.
if Sam Darnold quarterback and it's a
Okay.
sweep.
No, that McCarthy would be in way before the end of the year.
Sam
But
Darnold.
okay, let's say now that so to me that puts y'all at third, because to me you're not better than Detroit or Green Bay going in.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, if you jump Minnesota, that puts you at third.
Right.
So my question again: are y'all good enough to jump either Green Bay? Well, we'll see how it play out. But just going in, are you good enough to either jump Green Bay or because I think Detroit is still gonna win the division? Key is Green Bay. Are you better to jump Green Bay and make it in the playoffs, or y'all finish third and try to get 3 teams in out of the division?
I'll say I'll go. Shine, you can take it. Real quick. Just looking at last year, I'm looking at how defensively the Bears were against Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota. The defense was great. Like the defense was very good. So I don't see, unless barring a bunch of injuries, how that changes. So
I'm leaving injuries out.
Right.
Clean slate going in.
I don't see how that changed the way that defense played against those teams. It was the offense that we were kind of a little slack with. Now the offense, like you say, on paper, should be better. So if Eberflus, the way he coaches against those teams defensively, if this offense is that much better, we definitely got a shot at the division. I said it's a good chance that they can overtake Detroit and Green Bay.
So you got them jumping both.
I think there's a great chance. Great chance.
Yeah.
Everybody talks about you got to win your division. You got to win your division. You got to do well in your division. You got to do well in your division. Got to do well in your division. No, you really don't. There's only 6 games in your division. You have 11 games against other people. So if you're 0-6 in the division, you win all the other 11 games. Just for example, of course, I'm not saying they are. That's 11-6. All right, that's going to get you in the playoffs. Okay, with the weak schedule that they have. All right, I think Tennessee's a win. I think Houston's a loss. I think Indy is possibly a win. I think LA's. I think out of the 6 games, they have a good chance. They have a chance to win all of them. But Houston's going to be the biggest one that I don't. That's the one thing I don't think they're going to be able to get out of. Right? They have a chance to be 5-1 going into a bye. All right, then you have a chance to be 6-1 with the Washington Commanders. Then 7-1 with the Arizona Cardinals, and 8-1 with the New England Patriots. Like you have a really, really easy first 9 games of the year. All right,
you really
clean up on that. You clean up on that. I mean, realistically, you can go in there 8-1, possibly 9-0. Like I said, I think Houston might be. I just think they might be just because their continuity, because Bobby Slowick's still there. Like if Bobby Slowick was gone, I'd give the Bears a better chance. But Bobby Slowick's still there, so I think they're going to be rolling. And it must be a good one. Don't give me defense.
So you hit something on the head. You're right. You hit something on the head. You remember 2 years ago when the Giants were 9-7 and made the playoffs? Mm-hmm. When we got 3 teams out of the NFC East?
Mm-hmm.
The Giants lost damn near all their games in the division.
Yeah.
They beat like Tennessee, they beat everybody outside of the division and was losing in the division and still made the damn playoff. So you're right. Out of those 7 losses, that was a division.
6 of them were a division.
That was a division. So you're right.
The division. Yeah, I remember
you
that
can
year.
do it. You're right. It can be done. You're right.
And then I think with Detroit, I think definitely won, but I think we're going to sweep Detroit. So just for shits and giggles, like even if we go 500, I think we go 4-2 in the division. Even if it's 3-3, that's you know what I mean. So I think I don't know who they're going to jump because we don't know, if Detroit's going to kick ass in all the other non-conference games. So there could
got to be Green Bay. If you're going to jump anybody, got to be Green Bay, right?
Green Bay. What if Green Bay has a rough time losing other games? You follow me? Like they could sweep us, and we 11-7. We're 11-6, and they're 10-7. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about in the NFC? More NFC wins? You talking about?
Yeah. So it's.
I mean, yeah, I mean, they can have.
I put it this way: I have the Bears making the playoffs. All right, I have them making the playoffs, even if it's a wild card. I think their ceiling for when they make the playoffs is the divisional round. I don't think they will get out of that. But hell, just a Bears playoff game is since 2018? That's the last time we made it.
Yeah.
Last time we did playoffs 2018 with Mitch. So, man, we're talking 6 years. So I like it. I like it. I think we can get in. Now how the other teams do, I haven't looked at their schedule, when they play other teams, who they, you know what I mean? So, and Green Bay's got a tougher team, or Detroit, because they got, they're first in their division. So they're going to have a tougher non-conference schedule than the Bears as well. So
I don't think you jump those teams. I think you have a better chance of getting 3 out of the division more so than you would jumping those teams. Because I think Green Bay is young, all them young, right? They picked up Josh Jacobs to replace Aaron Jones. You can say he better or not, whatever, but he's good. They're young. I think they still there. Detroit, I think, is the best team in the division. You don't knock them off. I think you got a better chance of getting 3 out of that division than you do jumping them, huh?
We match up really well against Detroit, and as well as I do. I mean, you
do. I'm not saying they head and shoulders better. I'm not saying that.
Matchups. Oh, Detroit, I think I don't know about better. I put it this way: they made the playoffs, they won the division. So I guess I do have to say they're a better team. There's no ifs, ands, or buts until proven. But we match up really well against Detroit, as you saw. I mean, we had them beat for one game in 55 minutes. Just that's last
true.
5 minutes. So and I think that could be a rallying cry. But Detroit, just for whatever reason, they play well against everybody else. They play Green Bay. They'll play San Francisco tough, except the NFC Championship game. But against us, it's just one of them things, man. Just one of them things that they don't play us.
I actually think the NFC North is the toughest NFC division going into this year.
That's what I was going to ask. Who you think is the best division? I think it's the North this year.
I think it's the North. I think it's the NFC North. Like all 4 teams going up against 4 teams of other divisions, you're definitely better than the South. So let's just take them out.
The question mark is the West, though. The question mark is always the West, because even when you don't think the Rams and Seattle are going to be good, somehow they have a damn good season. Like we thought.
Yeah, but Arizona is terrible.
We thought after Russell Wilson was traded, Seattle was in full rebuild. And hell, they made the playoffs two straight years, didn't they?
Well, that's true. They gonna always be good, but the downfall to that division is Arizona.
Yeah.
Like look at it like this. Minnesota is better than Arizona, right?
Yeah.
So competitive division. Yes, you're gonna have the 49ers. Yes, you're gonna have the Rams. Seattle will put up a fight. Seattle ain't gonna be terrible, but they won't be division winners. You can't say that about Arizona.
Yeah.
Now I can flip to the North and look at the Bears, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Detroit. I say all 4 of them teams are better than compared division-wise to the NFC West. Yeah. Like so that I say the North gonna be the best division this year.
I do too. I think you're right with JJ McCarthy. He'll be, and people keep sleeping on him, man. Give him a couple weeks. He'll be
playing by the time y'all playing.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
My New York Dominant. I said JJ McCarthy will have a better pro career than he did college.
Hands down.
I've been saying that since
But they're gonna let him throw the ball in the pros.
Well, everybody talk about the Bears' weapons and the position Caleb's in. JJ's in a good position too.
Yeah,
they got weapons in Minnesota.
That's why I keep saying people think Minnesota just fell off. No, look at their squad, bro.
Yeah, no,
you got Justin Jefferson.
As far as positions,
yep.
Who got the better position on paper, JJ or Caleb?
It's just Caleb, but not by much.
The better what?
It's not by much, man.
You talking about the better roster?
No, I shouldn't say not by much. You got a third number 1 receiver, all right? Because he's got JJ's got JJ, Justin Jefferson, he's got Jordan Addison, but he's and he got
and he got Aaron Jones.
And what's that tight end?
He got Hutchinson.
That 4.
That's the 4. Right. Those 4 studs, and we got the 3 wide receivers, all right, plus Cole Kmet, plus that other tight end who's not too bad, the guy we got from Green Bay.
Everett.
Then you got Joe Everett. I can never remember his name.
You got Keenan Allen up until like October or November.
That's when he's gonna get hurt?
Come on,
Yeah,
Kev.
well, you know. All right.
This ain't Julio.
Hopefully. Shit.
You can say
Well,
that.
I'm
Just
saying though, Minnesota got weapons, bro. That's why.
But
So-
it's not. Minnesota got weapons. Let's not get it twisted. The Bears
Yeah.
might have
Right.
more weapons, but Minnesota got weapons. Don't get it
Yeah.
twisted.
And Aaron Jones, y'all know Aaron Jones. Y'all remember Mr. Aaron Jones?
McCarthy's
Okay.
McCarthy's in a good place.
Yeah. Of course, we know Aaron Jones.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
McCarthy's in
just
a good-
checking. I'm just checking.
Only thing, Minnesota's defense may take a step back losing to Neil Hunter. It could take a step
Yeah,
back.
but they also got Dallas Turner.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
Yeah.
Man, Minnesota ain't gonna be no slouch. Minnesota ain't no slouch, man. It's not
So I
good,
can see a team. I can see a team in the NFC North getting 9 wins and missing the playoffs.
Could happen.
That's why I say that's the
Yep.
North is going in. The North is the toughest division as far as NFC to me, top to bottom.
Plus they pretty much all play the same schedule because they got the AFC South and the NFC West. So
Yeah.
they pretty much play a very similar schedule. So even though the Bears have a little easier because they were in last place, and remember, 7-win team in last place isn't bad. Like 7
No,
wins
not
in
bad
last
at
place
all.
in the division is not bad at all. So yeah, they have a slight like edge schedule wise, but hell, they all like you said, they could be a 9-win team could miss the playoffs easily in that division.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy that the Bears are doing stuff that's very unbear-like to our, like getting Caleb that playbook or getting him work, with his quarterback coach, getting him throwing to his future receivers, out in California. That's like, did you guys saw the stuff that Dan Orlovsky talked about with a playbook and then just the cadence? Like there's so many different things and the most important thing is he's walking into day one with the veterans, understanding having a cadence, understanding of the basic concepts that they want to implement, they want to install. So he's actually going to have a leg up, so he can go in with confidence in that first huddle. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing because he realizes he's taking over for a legend. I shouldn't say legend. He's taking over for a very popular guy, popular quarterback who had command of that room. All right, and he's got to get command of that room now and command of that team. So the best way to do that is to make sure that you're fully immersed in the offense. And players did a great job of getting them acclimated and exposed to it for so long. I mean, how long has he been exposed to it, man? A couple months. And
I like the fact that they are, they had dinners with the players and him, and they embraced them. They embraced them pretty early. You know what I mean?
Did you hear the Tevin Jenkins interview? He was on. Check it out. It was on 670. It's on their daily score. And first of all, I was happy that he was included because that's part of the cool kids, like the core. You know what I'm saying? And but also he said, they basically the front office wanted to see if he was a cultural fit. And he said, and Tevin Jenkins said, "Oh yeah, he's a fit." So yeah, that was smart, man. All right, not a good.
What was unbear-like is y'all going out and get the weapons for him in the first place. That was unbear-like. Y'all never did that for Justin Fields. So I give y'all this, man. The Bears are headed in the right direction. I will admit this as a non-Bear fan. You're headed in the right direction. It all has to play out on the field, right? Has to play out on the field. But on paper, Bears are headed in the right direction. Finally went out and got a quarterback that y'all believe in. Finally went out and got weapons to put around it. That was unbear-like. But y'all did. Y'all went on the offense instead of loading up on the defense. That's unbear-like. But y'all headed in the right direction. Congratulations. I hope y'all have a good year. Congratulations.
That didn't sound sincere at all.
The most unbear-like thing, though. The most unbear-like
coming from me. That was nice.
That was not
I
sincere.
said I hope y'all have a bro. That was nice.
Yeah, I don't think it was sincere, but it was nice. It sounded good. The most important acquisition of the offseason wasn't all that stuff.
Damn, man, I'm trying.
Was Shane Waldron. That was the most important acquisition to help that quarterback grow. Whether it's Justin or it was Caleb, whoever that quarterback was going to be, you got an experienced play caller who can maximize, who's done it before. I mean, that was the most important.
And that's the big thing I think with the revitalized coaching staff is it's all experienced people. It's no first timers.
Bingo.
You know, it's no first timers. Even Eric Washington, even though he's not calling plays,
he's a stud.
He's been a defense D coordinator, and the way they say he molds D linemen. I'm looking for Gervon Dexter to have a big year. I'm looking for him to have a big sophomore season.
I concur.
Kev sounded like he was reading off a teleprompter, Ben, when he made that statement.
Bro, I said that. Look, man, that was nice coming from me. Y'all got to accept that. That was nice coming from me.
It was.
I said I wish y'all have a good year. I said, bro, I'm nice.
Reading off the teleprompter.
Right.
Now, hold on. If it does not play out on the field,
we gonna hear
I'll be back.
Yeah, we gonna hear it.
I'll be back.
I'm sure, Kev. Yeah, we got a couple of minutes, man. So
y'all ain't never said nothing nice about the Giants. At least I'm saying nice stuff about the Bears.
Well, you won't hear nothing either, especially after this Hard Knocks. But that's neither here nor there.
Y'all should have took a quarterback, but go ahead.
We coming down to the end, man. It's been a good ride, so we're gonna give our parting shots. KDL, it's on you.
Appreciate the ride, ladies and gentlemen. Paying attention to us on a Saturday. Appreciate the ride. It's all good. I really ain't got nothing today, man. Congratulations to Lawrence Gandy graduating today. Much love, brother. See you tonight.
Lefty, it's on you.
Hey, unless your social media accounts have been hacked and disabled, you see SmokeFellas, man, big summer coming up, man. A whole lot happening. Y'all know June 15th, South Side, West Side meets South Side, June 15th. DJ Larry Hyde, DY Nemesis, DJ Surprise. It's gonna be dope. And I gotta give a shout out to my sisters, Voluptuous Smokers. They also having that day, that night, June 15th, that night, the lemonade party. It's always nice. So we got a full day that day. June 15th gonna be a full day. So looking forward to seeing everybody there. Also, we got big event coming up in August, Sticks and Stilettos Part 2. And then we putting together something for the Indy, for the Bears coach game. I think y'all love. Y'all saw the save the date out there. Smoking Madness. We gonna be in Indy, baby. We gonna be in Indy. So we putting something big together. A lot of big things coming up. Summertime shy, man. Y'all be careful out there. And also congratulations to all the graduates. Damn, it's too many of y'all to name. It's too many. Also, Chicago Smoking Sale in June. Chicago Cigar Week in July, man. The summertime for the cigar community is gonna be a monster, man. So looking forward to it, man. Excited. Let's get to it, man. And of course, every Saturday, we're gonna be right here. Come check us out. We may be hungover, but we'll be here.
Well, you notice when you start talking, I kind of put up the flyers and stuff because you got a face for radio. It worked a whole lot better with you talking behind the picture.
Radio.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a little cheap shot. You Floyd Mayweather me out the break. Floyd Mayweather out the break. I got you.
We got you at the end of the show too.
I got you.
Yeah. Hey, Lefty, as they say, let's get it started.
And hopefully this Canelo Crawford thing was true. I would love to see that fight.
Man,
I don't think Crawford should do it.
I would love to see that fight.
I mean, it's a money maker, but I don't think he should do that.
I love mega fights. It's beautiful.
Right.
Protect yourself at all times.
I don't think he should do it, but okay. We're gonna watch it.
And for Mr. Sly, the Caitlin Clark hater, 15.69 from the field in the first half versus Liberty. But they are.
He ain't gonna post that though.
We just gotta update.
Oh no, he ain't gonna say nothing about that.
Yeah.
Of course he's not. Well, as I always say at the end of every show, man, we enjoyed the ride. But where there's smoke,
there's the
fellas.
We'll check you guys out next week, man.
Peace.
Hopefully Lefty will be with us and not drunk somewhere in Houston.
Oh, I'm gonna be drunk. I'm gonna be drunk.
If I join him, I will too, but carry on.
Wow.
It could be a shit show next week. Stay tuned.
All right, y'all. Peace out, man.
Peace. We still here.